let's see how ChatGPT this question, but it was basically saying like, if you was to sum up all of America's occupations into 5 categories, what would they be? ChatGPT said resource and production, manufacturing and construction, health and human resources, business and professional services, knowledge, tech, and creative. And my question was about like, what is the most spiritual occupational category? Like when it comes to out of the 5, out of resource production, manufacturing, construction, health and resources, business and professional services, knowledge and tech. It obviously gave you health and human resources. That's like top of the line. Which one you gonna give? I'm gonna make sure you can.
I got like a top 3 and an honorable mentions for when it came to that question, because I felt that question, and it really had me to resonate with what are the real spiritual jobs out there. Like, I mean, you can be a custodian, a cleaner, and do spiritual work, and you could also be a CEO and do spiritual work. Mm-hmm. So it doesn't interchange when it comes to what you're actually doing. Mm-hmm. But what I first came up with was like farmers. I think it's spiritual work when it comes to agriculture. Agriculture is a huge spiritual work.
That is crazy you say that.
That was a big one for me. Like, I would be crazy. That's like my number one. That's our food. Like,
definitely just stole my answer. Definitely just stole my answer. Like,
farmers is definitely like the big one, because they have a world where like you don't even know what they deal with when it comes to they're dealing with other living creatures that aren't humans. Mm-hmm. And they're doing a lot. It's a lot of labor. Like, this is their land. This is their, like, everything is up to them every day. So it's like they can choose to be a self-sustained farmer and not care about anybody else, and still be doing their spiritual work, and they're not wrong for that. But like, farmer was one. Any type of creative arts. So like, just being in the media, creating artwork or music or whatever it is. Heavy on the music. It's very spiritual, because people are watching that. People are listening to that. You gotta pay attention, because people can interpret that so many ways. So you have a lot of responsibility when you're in the creative field, because people are gonna go off their emotion, and they can take that. Like, an art piece could be very inspiring to you, can be very depressing, or it amplifies the depression in another person. Mm-hmm. Health. So our doctors, our health work, sure. That's definitely spiritual. That's practice, because you're sustaining life. You're healing people. You're figuring out what's the problem and trying to find a solution. Doctors is a very important thing. That's also becoming very important to me lately. Anyway, like, we need our doctors. Honorable mentions. I want to go mentorship and like psychologists, but more specifically, mentorship in the youth. So like, paying attention to children and the things that they're talking about, and listening and being a person that can guide the youth. For sure. Those are like my top spiritual occupations.
You know, it's crazy that you even said farmers at first. I was like, that'd be crazy, because naturally, of course, I thought dealing with people, helping people, servicing people, but I hated the way, like, the connotation between the way just the way the profitability off the hospitalized field, or just I would say the nursing field, the surgeon field, I would just say period, doctor field. Like, I just hated the way like they, for one, I think how much people like choose to capitalize off of hospitals and people's needs and stuff like that. I think that takes away from the spiritual in tuneness, as far as in actually helping people. I think it's definitely a cash grab, but also a cash grab, but like, y'all don't help the people like that actually need. It's more like cost, like, it's not cost efficient for people.
As long as you're willing to pay, I'm gonna help you.
Yeah, and it takes away from that whole type of thing of like spiritual. But I do think it lies in spiritual ingredient, a very cornerstone for spirituality, as far as in health and human resources. But I think it takes away once like you get into like the actual way it is marketed and monetized for people to actually get the help that they need. Like, I think it takes away from that aspect. But definitely, I was gonna say farmers, like the resources and production, like actually getting that kind of stuff out the ground, like that matters. That definitely matters. Like, it takes a lot for a person, because a lot of those fields are passed down. Like them are trades that you pass down to your children. Like it takes a lot to do that.
They have to get up and tend to pigs and chickens and water and plenty of crops. Like
that's not at all.
It's not an easy feat. It takes work to slaughter animals. Like
backroom.
How ethical are you with doing that? Like it definitely is real. It's very taxing on the physical self, and that can linger in your spiritual self. It can allow you to either be bitter or a very tranquil person.